Hello, everybody. This is Earl from the Cryptopolitan, and today's podcast guest is Ivan. Hello, Ivan. How are you?
Hi, hi. I'm good. I'm good. Very busy, but yeah, really good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come on the interview and for to join the podcast here. Um, let's start off with question number one. Tell the viewers what are you working on and what are you excited about?
Sure. So I'm global CEO and co-founder of Wow Summit, which is one of the biggest events in the space in Web3 space, and we are also right now expanding the focus to AI, fintech, robotics, and like other innovation stuff.
Hmm.
So we organized six events already since 2021. So we did it in different locations in Dubai, in Lisbon, and in Hong Kong. So I'm actually based in Hong Kong, and I
Okay.
do believe Hong Kong editions was like the biggest one, and so we also got the full support of Hong Kong government and very interesting mix of both Web2 and Web3 companies joining the event. So and right now, so I'm super excited about our upcoming event in Bangkok. So this is the first time we are doing the event in Thailand.
Okay.
So this will be right before DEF CON. So it's on 11th and 12th of November. And so we're expecting 5,000 to 7,000 attendees. So it's really huge. Um, so super excited about that. And we also got some very nice co-hosts and so companies supporting the event. So they are from China, from mainland China, they're from Hong Kong, and they're also from Thailand. So we will have like pretty good mix of international attendees, local attendees. Many people will come from China. So very interesting.
That's really cool. So, what's specific about this event are you most excited about? Is it the sponsors? Is it the speakers? Is it some of the people who are going to be on the floor? What's new and shiny that you're definitely wanting the people to come take a look at?
Yeah, for sure, our speakers is one of the like our key assets for any kind of event. So, an example, this time we have top speakers like Yatsu from Animoca brand, Sebastian Bourget from Sandbox,
Hmm.
Sandy Peng from Scroll, so Irvin Chen from Trust Wallet. So like
Nice.
top level people from the industry. And normally we also inviting government agencies and like some of Web2 companies to showcase the adoption of the technology and the transition from Web2 to Web3 space. So the adoption of the blockchain, some kind of like real life use cases of the technology, not just like the crypto and hype, but more on the adoption and daily life usage of the technology.
Absolutely. Those are always fun. I was actually talking with the government of Mongolia, and they were telling us that it's super important for them to switch to Web3 because in Mongolia, it's kind of funny. The number of IDs, identifications you have, is the number of votes you get. So it's just like, ooh, that's not good, right? So you're supposed to only have one, right? And then so things like that getting onto the blockchain are super important. Another one was it was the government of the Bahamas. I think they were still doing
Oh,
driver's licenses with like paper, and so all the stuff is in the filing cabinet. So to renew your driver's license took like the whole day. And so some of the stuff it's not because blockchain is sexy and because no, it's a necessity, right? So it's important
yeah,
for
for sure.
yeah, definitely. So that's
For
always a
sure.
fun space.
Yeah. And since we were doing these events in different locations, including Dubai, including Hong Kong, so we can compare the like regulations and climate like environment for Web3 companies, for crypto companies in different regions. And
Mm,
it's really interesting to see how the space is evolving in different regions. So an example in Thailand, the government will just recently announced there's kind of like the sandbox for crypto companies, for like real world asset tokenization companies. So they are also like moving ahead like for this kind of for this industry, which is great. And I do believe that so November in Thailand, in Bangkok, will be amazing because so many events. I just like open the all the like side events of DEF CON, and it's like hundreds of events. And I
Right.
do believe it was never like this before in Bangkok. So and also like I think government will see so how many people are coming from abroad. So we are targeting that our event will be more than 60% attended by overseas attendees.
Well,
So
that
we're expecting
that adds to the tourism then too, right? So then everybody benefits. So the hotels, the
exactly,
restaurants,
exactly.
everybody benefits from that. So
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Same like like we are doing in Hong Kong. So bringing people to Hong Kong, and in Hong Kong, the government is very supportive also for companies who are bringing like foreign tourists to Hong Kong. So same as an example, Token 2049 doing in Singapore when like thousands and 10,000 like of attendees coming to Singapore, also occupying all the hotels, restaurants, like everything else, and the venues
yeah,
for the side events.
I think it's a win-win, right? Like the saying is the rising tide floats all boat, right? So, if everybody comes and the government sponsors it and gets behind it all, everybody wins. The tourism, the technology, the people, and then you get to put on a really cool show all at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Fantastic. So when you're not running around the world putting on these beautiful shows, what do you do for fun, right? Like, you have any cool hobbies that you want to share with the crowd?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I'm based in Hong Kong for more than 9 years already. So I'm a like also like big lover of Hong Kong.
Okay.
And so here what we have is amazing hiking. So like hiking is on the country parks with
Hmm.
amazing views. So I think it's like one of the best things you can do in Hong Kong actually.
Very cool. That's it's funny. You are the third person now, third person on these interviews that have said hiking. So I think us crypto guys spend too much time in front of the computer, so everybody wants to go outside just a little bit. So so hiking is
Oh
important
yeah, for
for
sure.
you.
Yeah, especially like in Web3 space. So my team is completely distributed. So we have some people in Hong Kong, people in Dubai, people in even in Canada. So like distributed all over the world, like in Spain. So different time zones, and it's normally like you are managing all these people. So sitting in the room, like in front of your laptop,
Yeah.
so and of course, you want to go outside, like to
So
just to
maybe
have
go
some
outside, touch some
fresh
grass,
fresh air.
look at the fresh air a little bit. So yeah, I totally get you. That's it's just fascinating how, like, as I do these interviews, more and more people in the crypto space are just going hiking because outside is important. Gives you a bit of
Yeah,
balance,
and
right?
for sure, yeah, and also gym. So like I'm gym lover, so
Oh,
going
fantastic.
to the gym.
Very cool. Very cool. Any particular hikes that you really enjoy that if people are in the Hong Kong area, they should come check out?
Yeah, for sure, it's Dragonback.
Okay.
So it's like hiking trail. I think one of the famous one. And then so Sai Kung Country Park is one of the best if you're thinking about views and like and also if you hike in Sai Kung, so you will come to very very clean wild beach. So
Hmm.
it's kind of like similar to the feeling is that you are like in Maldives or in Thailand
Oh,
or
wow.
anywhere else, but not in Hong Kong. So like white sand and also like very clean water.
That's my favorite thing, actually, in the whole world. I'm a world traveler. I've traveled all over the world. My favorite thing is the white sand because it doesn't hurt your feet because it's not as hot as the darker sands.
Huh.
So it makes a difference.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah,
Very
and also
cool.
you cannot get to the beach like by car or whatever, so you can only hike, and
You
that's
have
it.
to earn
So
it. That's the best way.
yes,
Very nice.
for sure.
So cool.
Yeah.
So the last question really is, like, what have you got in terms of the community, and where can people find that community, and how can they reach out to you so they can connect and maybe get on the list for future events, or maybe jump in like a Discord, or if you guys have a community where we can talk about these sort of things. And are there like other mini communities that spawn out of people who come to the event and meet at the event and then build these lifelong relationships and friendships? um
Yeah, for
let's talk
sure,
about that.
for sure.
So how do
Yeah,
they find,
actually,
how do they become part of the community?
yeah, so we are very open. So I'm very open. So I'm always happy. Like I'm always accepting like the request on LinkedIn when people are reaching out to me. And
Okay.
then also, so regarding Wow Summit, so everything is on our website, wowsummit.net.
Okay.
And also, so we have Telegram groups, we have Telegram channels, so like official channels of Wow Summit, and of course, like always, like LinkedIn, Instagram, and everything else. So
Fantastic.
so
So yeah,
people
I'll
can
take all your
easily.
stuff. Yeah, I'll throw it all in the description here. So for those of you watching this on YouTube, it'll all be in the description. You can find Ivan there, and maybe you can go for a hike with him sometime in Hong Kong if you guys do the visit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Always happy to do that.
Fantastic. All right. Any parting words of wisdom for the groups?
So we are waiting for everyone in Bangkok. Welcoming everyone. So we have some special promo codes also for Cryptopolitan, like for the ticket sales.
Oh, fantastic.
So people can enjoy like the big discount. And yeah, so looking forward to seeing everyone in Bangkok and next year in Hong Kong. So we are doing in Hong Kong next year again.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully I get to be part of the team that comes to visit that time. So that'll be fun.
Sure, sure.
Well,
Sounds
Ivan,
great.
thank
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 you
you
very
so much
much.
for being on the show. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, and thank you for putting on these events because it really brings the community together.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the interview.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheers, cheers.